It is another school-going week, and the Ampiaboni family based at Kanda in Accra are having breakfast. To this family, the best way to start the day is to go the MILO way. Their preference for MILO can be described as a tradition passed on from one generation to another. They say the product has always been high on their breakfast menu of their family for about 50 years now. To them, MILO does not only taste good, but it also provides them with the nutritional values the family needs.
I like it because it gives me energy.
It's delicious.
The ratings of MILO among beverages like tea on the streets of Accra is also very high. That is whether during the day or night time.
MILO need a touching.
MILO no it will take you for some time before we call lunch. And MILO no so no we give a small sugar be able to become no a manager than other one.
This is the Asante family in the UK. Tastes acquired, they say, is difficult to do away with, and this is evident among most Ghanaians in Europe. This explains why they are usually found in shops which sell African produce and products. Mrs. Susie Asante resides at Brentwood, but she has come all the way to Old Kent Road to do her weekly shopping, and MILO is high on her shopping list.
Abna, drink yours. Why, you don't want it? Why? You prefer the Ghana MILO?
Yeah.
Oh no. I took them to Ghana last year and they've really enjoyed the Ghana MILO, and since then they've been asking me for the Ghana MILO and all that. But when I go to the Ghanaian shop, I don't get any to buy, and I've been told they don't allow them to bring them here. But I'm concerned about my parents. I've got parents back home, my sisters, friends, families back home. If it's not good for us here, what about them?
Another Ghanaian, Mr. Kwame Wiafe, is also out there to look for MILO, but could only lay hands on the one made in Kenya.
You can't really get a Ghanaian product in terms of in relation to MILO. What you can do, you can usually get on the market is the Kenyan one, but unfortunately, it doesn't taste nice. It doesn't give the flavor that we actually know of a Ghanaian product as MILO back home does. For me as a Ghanaian, I think I'm being denied the right to get what I want to consume. Why is it so? Why can't we do something about it? What is the government doing about this? What is Nestle doing? What are the authorities doing to make sure that these anomalies is corrected?
The sales manager of Kumasi Market Branch at Old Kent Road in London is Nana Nketia.
About 5 years ago, we have to import Ghana MILO from Ghana to this place, and when it got to this place, all the stuffs got seized and banned. So in fact, it's a little bit of problem to us, and if the Ghana government can do something about this, I think it will help the Ghana government to get some money or to make some job, to create some more jobs over there.
I was told that the lack of MILO made in Ghana in the shops in the UK is not only peculiar to that country, but the whole of the EU. And since the Belgian capital, Brussels, the seat of the EU, I decided to go there to find out more about the reasons why MILO, made by the same company, Nestle, is given different treatment when it comes to its importation to the EU market. While in Belgium, I first went to Antwerp, which is estimated to have about 5,000 Ghanaians. Antwerp also has one of the largest African shops, owned by a Ghanaian called Solomon Ajin, popularly referred to as King Solomon. He was once arrested by the Belgian authorities for importing made in Ghana MILO into the country instead of the Kenyan one. He said in 2005 he imported made in Ghana MILO worth about 15,000 euro, but it was seized and burnt.
12 to 13 years in it. And maybe by normal year, so it's not allowed in bedroom. Maybe for Holland and so it's not allowed then. The Holland for crying at the bedroom for the Jumba shop by Ben, so by Nibi Guo. Tibia no Nabi also an small against the Bassam saying Yaladwa. Answer here. It means Mogi be the bar. On by be who was shop or fee on the make court. My call home court.
In 2011, he was again arrested and sent to court for violating the ban on Made in Ghana MILO. Gifty Crunchy is also a Ghanaian who operates an African shop.
You chrome you produce cocoa. Ain't you know me first say Ghana MILO they the best. But what they told me is say you will be or Belgium, you will different types of MILO or Belgium. Ain't you know more professor better than you buy in Porto Ghana diaba.
From King Solomon's warehouse, I tried getting in touch with the institution which handles food and drugs in Antwerp to find out why Kenyan MILO is preferred to that of Ghana, but they refused to talk to me. So I followed up to the freight and forwarding company that has been clearing goods at Antwerp port for King Solomon. The company's name is Ziegler. Johan Van is the operations manager at Ziegler. Johan refused to talk to me on camera but confirmed that MILO Made in Ghana is banned from the Belgian market. He pointed to this cupboard and said all the products on it are classified by the Belgian authorities as contraband, including MILO. Johan added that these products have been put there as a reminder to clients who may want to import farm produce and manufactured products from Ghana so that they do not violate the laws of the country. My next port of call on this matter was the headquarters of the African, Caribbean and Pacific Group in Brussels. My mission was to find out whether the organization, which has been promoting trade with its members in the EU, is in the know of this non-trade tariff issue. Dr. Mohammed Ibn Chambers, who is the Secretary General of ACP, upon hearing this information, accompanied me to the institution which is called Kole ACP in Brussels. The trade attaché at the Ghana Embassy in Brussels was also with us. He also confirmed the ban on MILO Made in Ghana. Kole ACP is a joint initiative by the ACP and the EU to help farmers in ACP countries, especially Africa, to educate farmers and exporters on the standards of the EU market.
There's a chocolate drink called MILO, M-I-L-O, right? And the one from Ghana is not allowed, but the one from Kenya is allowed. So very interesting. So I said, these are some practical cases for us, which we thought we should. Of course, you will not have answered because you were just hearing the first time. But I was telling him that this is the kind of very concrete and practical things that you do as working together.
When I returned to Ghana, I went to the Nestle office in Accra to find out whether they are aware of the supposed ban on MILO Made in Ghana, while the one made in Kenya is given the green light to be exported into the EU market. The officials at Nestle did not want to talk to me on camera. Rather, they sent me this letter which read as follows.
Thank you for the interview request to seek clarification on your findings about unavailability of MILO to Antwerp, Belgium. Nestle Ghana has since embarked on the verification process with our counterpart in Belgium. It is very important for us not to speculate because the product could have been unofficially exported. It should also be noted that each country has its own requirements for import and export of products. Unfortunately, you could not ascertain the facts with the authorities in charge of food and drugs in Belgium due to time constraints during your visit. We will be glad to share information about our inquiry into the issue immediately we receive a feedback from your colleagues. Thank you for contacting Nestle to verify your findings. Yours faithfully, Mortaz El-Hout, Managing Director.
My effort to get to the bottom of this matter yielded some positive results though. This information was passed on to me by the operations manager at Ziegler, Johan. This was after he had received a call from the boss of the Food and Drugs Board in Belgium. Again, Johan did not want to speak to me on camera. However, when the information on the lifting of the ban on Made in Ghana MILO got to King Solomon, he could not hide his joy.
Your office.
We are going to change the name of the company.
It's better. He changed it.
Afro Ziegler.
Nice, yeah. I'm happy that we lifted the ban of MILO because everybody likes the Ghana MILO. So I'm very happy. So I think 2-3 weeks time I'll give you another job. I'll give you another job. It's good. This one is not contraband goods, so you can calm down. You don't have to stay upstairs.
Mr. Kwame Ano lives at Gent in Belgium. He was excited to hear that he could now walk to any shop and get his most cherished beverage, MILO, made from Ghana.
Ghana MILO no you're tossing MILO's na kanina ebifi Kenya but Ghana dey na ye topa bam say abrofo na mo krafi Kenya no omo na omo lobby e mo block Ghana dey no nti omo lifted the very very good news nti abama your business so akoso ye pa amanfo abanu MILO no more
me da monzo journalist for me da mase sa se mo ensumo anya ni sa na mo so mo yi.
After hearing this good news, I spoke to Nestle Ghana about the development, and again they declined to grant me an interview on camera, but they sent me an email.
As per your findings, the Belgium authorities allowed the importation of the consigned product because they were fully furnished with the details about the sourcing of milk for our production. This information was provided through our counterparts in Belgium. It must be noted that all Nestle products are manufactured under the same strict quality standards for all markets where they are distributed and sold. Nestle fully complies with all relevant regulations and international standards, ISO 22000 Certified Food Safety Management System. We encourage groups or individuals who would like to export or import products to double-check on the country-specific regulatory authorities so that the official procedures are followed. We are committed to providing our consumers with products of the best quality. The quality and safety of all Nestle products is a non-negotiable priority for the company. Thank you for contacting Nestle to verify your findings. Yours faithfully, Muataz El Hout, Managing Director.
It took about 14 years to end the drought on the importation of MILO made in Ghana into the Belgian market, but the Asantes in the UK are yet to know whether the ban that has been lifted would be applicable in the UK or not. On the other hand, the effect that the prohibition of MILO made in Ghana into the EU market has on the Ghanaian economy in terms of revenue and jobs are yet to be quantified, but certainly it will be huge. The organization in charge of Food and Drug Board in Belgium, the FAVV, says that the reason why they banned the made in Ghana MILO was because they were not certain of the source of the milk. But upon further inquiries, they've been told that the source of the milk in the made in Ghana MILO is from France and New Zealand. GTV News, Idro Nyako, report.